Welcome back everyone to another training week. You're watching the week of July the 5th, where I did, I believe, 3 run-throughs on the Tuesday, the Thursday, and I tried to do a run-through on the Saturday, but let's say it didn't go so well. So here we are at the Commonwealth Village once again. It's a little shelter over here. There's a screen all the way back there showing, well, must be showing the previous Commonwealth Games because nothing started yet. The opening ceremony is not until Thursday night, which we won't be going to because gymnastics is always on the first day of competition, and the opening ceremonies are very long and you're standing up and walking around quite a lot, so we don't want to tire ourselves out before the big day. Speaking of the big day, I went and busted up my fingers pretty bad. I'll include the clip, but my middle and index fingers got stubbed during a Makut's. So yeah, I don't know what the situation's gonna be right now, whether I'll be able to do my full P-bars routine or not. The other apparatus should be okay. We had 2 sessions yesterday. I did it in the morning session. I came back in the afternoon session and tried to do some pommel horse. Pommel horse was excruciating. I couldn't do any pommel horse. Rings was okay because the dowel in the rings guards is quite big, so you don't actually have to hold too tight. But that was really positive sign, just the fact that I could do some giants. Of course, it hurt like hell, I gotta say, but yeah, P-bars is just a no-go. Can't do any underbar whatsoever right now. And high bar, I managed just to do some taps, and it feels safe. Like I don't feel like I'll go ripping off the bar or flying because I don't have enough grip strength or anything. But it's parallel bars which is going to be the biggest factor. Sounds like there's a party going on somewhere. So anyways, how am I doing here? Yeah, so usually I would do 1 run through a week and build up for a competition. I remember one time when I was at Ohio State, I tried to do 3, and after the second one I just started having big shoulder pains. And ever since then, I think I just thought that maybe I shouldn't do so many, but perhaps if you build up to it correctly and don't just throw yourself into 3 run-throughs a week, perhaps I could have been okay. Yeah, so as you've seen, I've been posting a little bit of the village. The village is beautiful. There's lots of greenery. There's a lake right there in the middle. I don't think I can turn the camera around while I'm filming, but maybe you'll be able to see the lake in the distance. The flags, there are flags scattered all around the village, around the participating countries. And one of the highlights of these kind of competitions where there's an athlete's village is inevitably the food hall. If you can imagine a massive 24/7 buffet, literally 24/7. There might be like an hour in the middle of the night where they're kind of cleaning up and things like that, but otherwise everything's open 24/7. It's actually difficult not to overeat because there's so much food available, and of course there's a lot of cake, cheesecake, croissants, all that stuff, so you gotta be careful to stick to as close of a diet as what you'd be doing back at home. Okay, I'm not looking at the run through at all. I'm just talking about the Commonwealth Games. So I have no idea how that P-bars routine went. But like I said, the amount of numbers that I did, I'm very happy with. I'm very happy with all the run-throughs that I got through, even though I didn't get to hit 6 out of 6 in a single run-through. That would be, ideal. I'm happy with the numbers, and I feel like I've done enough work to not be too tired at the end of an all-round day here at the games. Of course, now I got more worries, but what are you gonna do? You're not gonna worry about it too much. Of course, it sucks, and you want to be able to perform the best routine that you can. But it's just a waiting game. All I can do is wait, see what it's going to be like on the day. We have podium training tomorrow, where I'll push a little bit here and there on skills, especially floor, rings, high bar. I might have to do some high bar releases tomorrow if it feels safe. But either way, I'm still planning to give all around a good shot on the Friday. These endos and Staldas, they're just destroying me, aren't they? Not a day goes by where I don't mess up one or the other. So I'm assuming this is a full routine. So that must be the end of the Tuesday. I put on full uniform for the Thursday one, and on Saturday there was kind of like a training camp at the gym. So I came in with a mindset that I would do all 6, but floor and vault were quite busy the whole day. So I think I just did my best on the other 4, and if memory serves me right, I straight up died at the end of that run through. This is the best floor routine of my life. I showed it to Gareth, our judge, and he had it at a 13.8. I think last year Oceania I scored 13.7, so this is topping even that routine. And I have been working a lot on straightening those knees in the 1.5 punch full. So yeah, probably the cleanest routine that I'm capable of there. Oh no, so I've scrapped the Russians since then, so I won't be doing any Russians in the routine. The pommel horse here is really flat. I may have mentioned it in the last video, but I think best to just get through a nice clean pommel horse routine for the team. But I still have to adjust to it. I haven't been able to make a Maglia Salvato yet, probably more because of my fingers than anything else. Yeah, but it's gonna take some adjusting to. And one thing you notice with long travels away to competitions like this, where you're sort of in an airplane for, almost for 30 hours or so. In this case, we were about 27 hours and a half. You'll do less than what you do back in the home gym, but you'll wake up feeling a lot more sore. And I'm assuming that's because of, just sitting still on the airplane and all the travel. Here comes P-Bars. Bit of an arm bend. Oh, that was a big save. I caught my finger and then I readjusted my hand and still managed to get up to the handstand on one rail. There's the skill that just destroyed me yesterday. You know, it wasn't as bad as what I did at Christchurch though. What I did at Christchurch was pretty bad. I don't think I trained for like weeks, maybe even a month of no underbar. I'm back. My phone ran out of memory. So I was saying, I think how compared to the way I messed up my fingers at Christchurch, this time around isn't so bad. But of course I only have 4 days to recover. How much I can recover, I don't know. Hope for the best. So it looks like this day I had 2 falls, and that was kind of the theme of the build-up. I always had 2 mistakes. This particular day was the triple Russian, which I won't be using here, and Coleman. The question is, did I make my endo over the bar? Or did I make a third mistake? Does he make it? Does he make it? Oh, he made it. I made it. That was the Stalder. Well, Stalder was good. So yeah, there you have it. You can see that the fitness is there even after remounting and doing another Coleman. Still managed to finish the routine. As for the third run through I did on Saturday, it really wasn't that, it made it look like my endurance is horrible. But on this day I came up and I did an extra little mini routine, I suppose, where I did the Coleman in that first sequence. And what else did I do here? And I'm assuming all the way through after that. Bit of an arm bend there on the Stalder. I was really happy though. I was really happy after that day that I had enough, not just energy, but really explosive energy to go back up and do that whole sequence after a whole run through. And then I did a lot more. I came back, I did a lot of Russians on horse. And I think I also went back and did some P-bars as well. And each one here kind of gets better and better. I think this one I committed no matter what to keep my legs together. I think it was this one. And it worked. Happy chappy. So I must have been thinking about my feet in the giant Diamidov, trying to keep them together as best as I could. There's just that tiny toe separation when I get into the twist. So huge day, because keep in mind all of these run-throughs I did the 1 hour general warm-up where you're doing 10 minutes per apparatus, and then I did my one touch and salute. So pretty much I went around twice, except Saturday. I didn't bother doing that on Saturday. Friday looks like I was working on quickening, speeding up my snap down and that flick flack. And here comes Saturday. Don't expect much here, folks. It was a rough day. July, what? That must have been about the 10th or 11th of July. And I was still trying to do the Russians there. No, right at the end on the dismount. I don't know if it was because I was so tired. Yep, looks like it was because I was tired. I was gonna say maybe I just didn't lean forward enough, but Saturday I did it in the, oh no, and I gave up. It was the morning. I did it quite early in the morning to kind of feel what it might be like to do the all-round final. The all-round final here is going to be early morning, 9 a.m. The competition is going to start, so we're probably going to be at the gym at around 7:30. Not going to be fun, but first you have to reach the all-round final, and this Commonwealth Games is very different. Most of you will know that it's the top 24 at the World Championships, Olympic Games, etc. Or just traditionally, it's the top 24 that make it to the all-round final, but this Commonwealth Games, it's the top 18. Obviously, that makes it more difficult to reach the all-round final. At Prada's finals is still top 8, that stays unchanged. You know, if my finger doesn't heal, at the least I should be okay to do all the support skills. So either way, I think I'll do all round. The team needs me. Yeah, my score, I mean, especially on P-bar and high bar. How many do we have on rings? We only have 3 guys on rings. Will, Sam, Ethan. No, we have 4 guys on rings. So actually, I'm not needed. That's good for a Saturday morning. We're fighting through. And that's what I should have done yesterday. Should have just done the first part of the Makuts and not worried about that second part too much. How was the dismount? Looks like I'm definitely fatigued. Kept it on my feet. In reality, that's probably almost a point off just for that. Oh, we can break it down. I'm no judge, but you'd get 0.3 for no prep for landing. You'd get 0.3 for chest down on landing. You'd get 0.3 for, yeah, that'll be a whole point. So pretty much the same as falling. Did I learn my lesson from Thursday? Yes, I did. It was a bit close, actually. And so was that. Yeah, definitely losing quality, which is another question that, you know, I'm always pursuing. Is it better to do more routines for the fitness on a tired day, or didn't even try to make that over, or is it better to do skills and focus more on quality and refinement? So sometimes it's better to do less and refine. Oh man, that was borderline dangerous. But I do always have a little extra mat there just in case. So. Uh-oh, I know what's happening here. I know what's about to happen. Do you know what's about to happen? Ready for it? That's me. There we go. I was tired. And there's a coach's corner coming up next. Yes. Yes, it is. Logan Bow impressing the crowd with a double out full twist attempt off rings. It was a little bit tucky, but Logan impressed me. Ben is our new national all-round champion. We just had nationals and Ben took it out. Massive congratulations to Ben. We're proud that it's a tri-star gymnast that took out the title. And Ben was smart in the high bar final. He took the Coleman out, got through a clean routine, and he took out the high bar title as well. Actually, he might have taken out P-bars too. Sticky. There was one turn that Sam took where he literally stuck every single tumble in his first half. I don't know if it was this week or maybe it had already gone. Peter, congratulations Peter, who took out the level 9 high bar title and got through both pommel horse routines. And here's the greatest routine of Logan's life. Unfortunately, Logan wasn't able to hit a nice routine at Nationals, but this work right here is truly a piece of art. I think Logan's start score is somewhere in the high 14s, maybe a 14.8, 14.9. So he's getting pretty close to what the national team would be doing in terms of start values. And so far, I think William is sitting at the highest with about a 5.4, 5.5, and we have about 3 or 4 guys doing low fives. I included this because this was Ben's first ever hit pommel horse routine. This particular routine. He may have hit a simpler routine in the past. No offense, Ben, but I don't know how it could get any simpler than this. But he hit it. And again, unfortunately, he wasn't able to hit at Nationals, but things did start to look like they're coming right. Well done, Ben. Oh, with a hop on the landing though. Logan, you need to touch the vault a little bit more. John clearly going for the stick, but that's good. I actually told the boys in the last few weeks of the build-up that for vault, go for sticks. Even if it means that you're going to be short and mess up the landing, it's important that you start gauging what it's like to actually stick the vault. Otherwise, you're always kind of going for that just land it, and that could end up in a 0.3 step. But the idea is if you train a vault where you're going for the stick, you're going to build it up so that if there is a step, it's going to be a 0.1 step rather than a 0.3 step. And I do believe John got through this high bar routine at Nationals. We have a lot of cleaning up to do, not just for John, but for everyone. And I really hope that all the boys, if you're watching this, that you just take it as another step towards your future. And another time, nice double front from Sam there. Another time to remind yourself, ourselves, that it's actually really difficult to go out in pressure situations and hit routines clean, even if it's something that's been happening for you at training. It's always a challenge doing it under pressure. So that's something I, at 31 years old, am still trying to figure out. And like we always say, nobody